It is disturbing video. Gunshots ringing out inside of a rapid bus on New Year's Eve in Grand Rapids.
Just unbelievable. 2 weeks later, police are still trying to find that shooter. And surprisingly, they're also still looking for the man he tried to kill.
24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks shows us it's a problem that police encounter far too often.
It's jarring video, no matter the angle. And part of the reason why it seems that the violence comes out of nowhere. The shooter is casual, even has his feet up for a time. He and the apparent target seem to have no interaction. And then as the shooter starts to leave the bus, he pulls out an automatic handgun and a single shot fired toward a man seated in the back of the bus. Perhaps even more disturbing is what you hear after the shot is fired. Listen closely. Those clicks. That's an obvious sign the shooter wasn't done as he tries to fire the weapon again and again. The shooter takes off. Stunned passengers move out of the way, and even the intended target seems uncertain as to whether or not he was actually hit. Experienced Lieutenant Patrick Merrill seems equally stunned as he watches the video again.
It's not something we see typically where somebody's squeezing the trigger repeatedly and an automatic is not firing. That's pretty strange.
You might suspect that the man who quite obviously could have lost his life here would have been the first to contact police. But that's not the case. He was gone before authorities even got on scene.
Well, it perplexes me, and it probably perplexes you because we wouldn't do that. The victim on scene made the statement that he had warrants and didn't want to be there, felt that he was fine.
Police say it's something they deal with all of the time, and they try to fight it.
The fact a warrant exists should never dissuade a victim, from seeking justice. In many cases, if we have a victim and we want to try to help them out or do something, we'll contact that court again and attempt to get them to modify the warrant, for instance.
All too often, having the victim's account is the difference between being able to file charges or not.
We clearly want to talk to you.
Police say they suspect the shooter and the intended target had some kind of an ongoing beef, and tonight their hope is to catch that shooter. This kind of a lucky miss doesn't usually happen twice.
You want to hope for a lucky day number 2 and a lucky day number 3, or do you want to get this addressed? Whatever the problem is, we need to get to the root of it and address it.
Another way authorities combat witness concerns is through the Silent Observer program. There you can submit tips anonymously, no matter who you are. In Grand Rapids at the police department, Leon Hendricks, 24-hour News 8.
Well, if you'd like to get another look at the video, we are posting the various camera angles on woodtv.com. So scary.
It is. It's scary for everybody, even those involved on the bus.
Right.
You shouldn't have to deal with that.
Exactly, and hopefully somebody will come forward then.
Yeah.